Namaste students, welcome to 7th standard social science. In that unit 1 equality, we are completed up to kinds of equality, social equality, civil equality, political equality. Today we are going to see about gender equality. What is meant by gender equality? Gender equality means both men and women both are equal in that society. That is gender equality. Now we can see gender equality. All human beings, both men and women, are free to develop their personal abilities and make choices without any limitations. Women were not given equal rights and they were considered as weak as compared to men, and they were placed in a secondary position to men. They should be treated equally. It does not mean that women and men have to become the same, but that their rights, responsibilities and opportunities will not depend on whether they are born male or female. Gender equality is the equal right of both men and women to have access to opportunities and resources. So what is given here, ma? Gender equality, all men and women, they are free to develop their personal abilities and they can make the choices. அவங்க விருப்பப்படி அவங்க எது வேணாலும் பண்ணலாம் without any limitations. Okay. Women were not given equal rights. அவங்களுக்கு ஈக்குவலான ரைட்ஸ் கொடுக்கறது இல்ல. Why? Because they are considered as a weak person and they are kept in secondary position. So these are the thing only, they are not given a equal rights, but it's not a correct thing. We want to treat equally. We want to treat equally. Equally means what? It does not mean men and women both are same. So what is actual meaning of the equality? So their rights, responsibilities and opportunities. We want to give both male and female. Okay, we can it's not depend on male or female. நம்ம மேலா ஃபீமேலா இதெல்லாம் பார்க்காம எல்லாருக்குமே ஒரே ஈவனான ரைட்ஸ், ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டிஸ், ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸை கொடுக்கணும். அதுக்கு பேர் தான் ஜெண்டர் ஈக்குவாலிட்டி. ஓகேங்களா? Gender equality is the equal rights of men and women to access their opportunities and resources. Okay. Next, they have right to participate in economic spheres. They can work. They can participate in economic spheres means they can work and they can do any job. So this economic spheres will be there for the women. They can participate and they can make important decisions. எந்த ஒரு முடிவு எடுக்கிறதுக்கும் உமனுக்கும் ரைட்ஸ் இருக்கு. Women without their talent and hard work, women with their talent and hard work have proved that their ability is not less than men in any aspects. Okay, so what given here? Women also have talent and hard work. Through that they proved they have some abilities. Okay, they are not less than man. They also have some power. They are proved in all aspects. So how we are saying like that? Nowadays they are working in, the women working in border security force, Indian Air Force, etc. Many field they are working. We are seeing every day, we are seeing doctor, teacher, engineer, many of them. Okay, many professional works will be there. So in the way of chief minister, like that, all aspects the women are working. Okay, the women also have some talent. They prove their ability. Okay, for the uplift of women, 50% of reservation has been given for women in local bodies. What given? the government given 50% of the reservations in the local bodies. So 50% reservations allot பண்ணி கொடுத்திருக்காங்க government. Okay, next UNICEF. What is meant by UNICEF? United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. It says gender equality means that women and men and girls and boys enjoy the same rights, resources, opportunities, protections. So these are the things that both men and women they can enjoy the rights, resources, opportunities and protections. It does not require that girls and boys or women and men be same or that they be treated exactly alike. So what is given here? So male and female both are equal. Okay, so மேலுக்கு நம்ம எவ்வளோ இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் தரோமோ அதே அளவுக்கு ஃபீமேல்ஸ்க்கு நம்ம இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் தரணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. நெக்ஸ்ட்டு, as of 2017 gender equality is the 5th of 17 sustainable development goals of the United Nations. So what is given here? 2017 United Nations prepared 17 sustainable development goals. So in that 5th goal is gender equality. United Nations sustainable goal வந்து ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்காங்க. மொத்தம் 17 கோல்ஸ் அச்சீவ் பண்ணணும்னு பிளான் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. இதில் 5th பிளான் என்ன பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, we want to give the gender equality. Okay, efforts were made by many social activities from the 19th century onwards. The noted champions of this cause were Rajaram Mohan Rai, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Dayananda Saraswati, Mahadev Govind Ranade, Tarabai Sinde, Begum Rokia, Sakwat Hussain. They worked hard to get equal status to women. Okay, so Rajaram Mohan Rai, very famous person. So many social activities done by the social leaders, okay, from the 19th century onwards. Especially here Rajaram Mohan Rai. Sati system was abolished by the William Pending Prabhu in the year of 1829. Okay, with the help of Rajaram Mohan Rai. Okay, like that many social activities done by this kinds of social leaders. Okay, next one, human dignity. What is meant by human dignity? What is meant by human dignity? Dignity means self-respect. Human dignity is the most important human rights from which all other fundamental rights derive. Dignity is the equality of being honorable, noble and excellent. Every human being should be regarded as a very valuable member of the community. So what is meant by dignity? Dignity means self-respect, suyamariyadai. So all the persons have the self-respect. Okay, so this is the most important thing. This human rights only leads to the fundamental rights. So what is meant by fundamental rights? The man can develop in that society. So that is fundamental rights. Human rights is the main thing to develop the human rights. Fundamental rights. What are the fundamental rights will be there? Right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies. These are the 6 fundamental rights will be there. So how these rights derive depends on the human rights. Okay, dignity is the quality of honorable, noble and excellent. Okay, each and every person in that society have the self respect. So all the person are very valuable member in that community. Okay, next one, equality of opportunity and education. Equality of opportunity and education. All the individuals should have similar chances to receive education, and they should have similar opportunities to develop their personality. We need equality to get equal treatment in society. If we treat equality, we can earn respect and dignity. So, all the persons in that society have the opportunities and they can able to get education. All should have the rights. Okay, that only given here. So, for that we want to follow that equality. We can follow the equality. We can get the equal treatment in that society. We can get the respect and dignity in that society. Okay. Next one, equality in Indian Constitution. For equality, what is given in Indian Constitution? So I already said 6 fundamental rights are there. So in that first one, right to equality. What is right to equality? So it contains 5 articles. Equality before law, that is Article 14. Prohibition of discrimination, Article 15. Article 16 says equality of opportunity. Article 17 says abolition of untouchability. Article 18 says abolition of titles. We can see deeply in next page. Almost the constitution, all the countries in the world have granted equality. Likewise, the Constitution of India has also granted equality to all citizens by providing articles from 14 to 18. Article 14 to 18. So, in Indian Constitution, given the articles for equality, 14 to 18 articles given for the equality. All the countries, they are given importance to the equality. So likewise, our Indian Constitution also given the importance to equality. So what that Article 14 says? It guarantees to all people equality before law. All are equal before the law. Even that may be a Prime Minister or a common man. Both are equal before the law. So Article 15 says deals with the prohibition of discrimination. So discrimination means partiality. So partiality prohibit பண்ணனும். Prohibition means தடை. Okay. We won't see any discrimination. All are equal. Article 16 provides equality of opportunity in matters relating to employment. So all should have the opportunities. So all the person can able to work in employment. In all the government job, that person may be a male or female. So all are have the right to employment. That is Article 16. Article 17 abolishes the practice of untouchability. So untouchability, so in the way of caste, religion, so some of them they are discriminate. So we want to abolish that, prohibit that. So that is the abolition of untouchability, Article 17. So in that we know one person, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. In his life, he faced many things in untouchability. So for that only he returned, he abolished that untouchability. So one of the famous person, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the architect of Indian Constitution. Okay. Article 18 abolishes the title conferred to the citizen. ஸோ ஒரு சிலர் வந்து அவங்களுடைய பட்டங்களெல்லாம் வச்சு அவங்க என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் கொடுப்பாங்க இல்லையா. ஸோ அதெல்லாம் அபாலிஷ் பண்ணணும்னு தான் ஆர்டிக்கல் 18 சொல்லியிருக்கு.